This is Lesson 112 in Saxon's second edition, Algebra 1/2 book. And this lesson is another one like Lesson 111. It's very important for real life. And it's on markup and markdown. So look at our first example. Mr. Franklin bought new dresses for $40 each. Now, Mr. Franklin is a dress retailer. So basically, he bought the dresses wholesale and paid $40 each for those. But then retail, he's going to mark that price up so he can make money over what he spent. So he's going to mark up each dress 20%. So we need to find out what is the price that he charged his customers. All right, so this is sort of like percent increase problems that we've been doing. We're going to see there's a 20% increase, so we need to remember that we're going to do 120. So we're trying to find out what number is 120% of 40. So when we do the math, you can either do 120 over 100 or you can convert it to a decimal and do n equals 1.2 times 40. And when you do the math on that, you're going to see that that is $48. So he pays $40 for each dress, but he's going to sell them for $48. So now he's making $8 on each dress. Okay? Example 2, now you're going in and you see something that is marked down. Okay, that is a decrease in percent. So Sybil saw that the coat was marked down 30%. If the original price was $80, what was the price of the coat now? All right, if it is marked down 30%, how are we going to do that? We're going to use that as the rate. So 0.3, using it as a decimal, 0.3 times $80 equals $24. All right, $24 is not the price of the coat. The coat was $80, and it's been marked down 30%, or $24 has been taken off of it. So now the coat only costs $56. So that's how you do that. And your book doesn't tell you this, but another way you could do it to save yourself this step right here is to say, okay, if it was marked down 30%, then now it's just 70% of 80. So if I say 0.7 times $80, I'm going to still get the same answer. I'm going to get $56. So either way you want to do it will work. Example 3, the sale price of the coat was $120. Okay, now that's after it's been marked down. It had been marked down 40% for the sale. So we're trying to find out now what is the original price of the coat. All right, so if it has been marked down 40%, then that $120 is the 60% price. So we're going to use 60%, not 40. 0.6 times $120 equals what number? No, I'm sorry. I did that backwards. 0.6, 60% of what number equals $120, because the 60% and 120 stand for the same thing, so they go on opposite sides of the equal in the equation. All right, so what I'm going to do here is divide by 0.6, 60%. When I do that, I'm going to find that it equals $200. So the original price of the coat was $200, and 200 minus 40% is $120. Okay, so let's do your practice problems. The original price of the tractor was $8,000. The store owner marked up the price 20%. So at what price did the store owner sell the tractor? In other words, what money did he make above the $8,000 that he paid for it? Okay, so it was 120 or 1.2 times the original price of $8,000 equals what number? So 8,000 times 1.2 is $9,600. So that's the price that he's actually going to sell the tractor for. And so in this instance, he's going to end up making $1,600 on that tractor. Not a bad deal, right? All right, B says this suit was marked down 20% for the sale, and its sale price was $120. What was the original price of the suit? All right, the sale price is $120. Now, we're going to ask ourselves if the sale price is $120 and that was marked down 20%, then it's actually the same as 80% of the original. So we're going to set it up like this. $120 is 80% or 0.8 of what number? And then if I divide by 0.8, I'm going to get $150. So the original price was $150, and you can kind of check that. I like to do it by 10 percentages because 150, 10% of 150 is 15, and 15 times 2 is 30. Is 120 $30 off of 150? Yes, it is. So 150 is the original price, and 120 is the sale price. All right. Now remember, in a markdown, it's this number, the markdown percentage, is not the same as the sale price. So you need to find the percentage that is the same as the sale price when you do your equation. Good job. I'll see you next time for lesson 113.